News 9 Sports.
Mark Murphy and Brian Gutekunst are already searching for Mike McCarthy's replacement, but Murphy, who has the final say, says the team will not hire a permanent replacement until the end of the season. Neither man would commit to what kind of coach they are looking for, but whoever it is, they must build a successful working relationship with Aaron Rodgers. The 35-year-old franchise QB did have that type of relationship with Mike McCarthy for years, and they and the team enjoyed enormous success, but it sure appeared the relationship was not working anymore, evidenced by an underachieving offense and some less than subtle jabs by the QB at times. But the organization would have you believe things were not as they appeared.
Well, the frustrating thing, I think this year, as much as any other year, is some of the stuff that came out about him and I's relationship. And as I told you all here many times on Wednesdays, we've met more this year than any other year. A lot of that is about the game plan and about the stuff that we like or don't like, but a lot of that's just talking about life. And those are the conversations that I really enjoy with Mike over the years.
There's been a lot written, and it's probably been overblown about that relationship. I mean, the football team is made up of a lot of individuals, and there's tension between coaches and players all the time.
This decision, it's not about one player. I mean, this is what's best for the Packer team, Packer organization.
Well, this is a well-deserved title. Iola Scandinavia's Bryce Hittner has been named the Wisconsin AP Player of the Year after helping the T-Birds to their first state championship win. He finished the season with 2,612 yards and 42 touchdowns, becoming Wisconsin's all-time leading rusher with 6,870 yards. The Bucs are back in action tomorrow night at Fiserv Forum against the Pistons, and Chris Middleton and Mike Budenholzer are back on the same page. Middleton sat on the bench during the fourth quarter and overtime of Saturday's loss in New York. He drew the ire of Coach Budenholzer for his lack of defense, particularly late in the third quarter. Budenholzer was trying to make a point, but 2 days removed from the Knicks game, the two were able to clear the air.
The whole team, I think hopefully we all have our eyes open and our ears open, and we've got to be better. And I think Chris wants to be better. We all want to be better. So I don't think this is about any one guy or one player.
If you remember last year, the Badgers men's basketball team struggled in pre-conference play and the early part of the Big Ten season. But midway through December, Wisconsin knocked off 5 wins in a row. Then Rutgers happened, snapping that streak. Yesterday, the 12th-ranked Badgers trailed by double digits in the first half. But Wisconsin flipped the switch and had its third straight second-half rally, outscoring Rutgers 43-33 after halftime. Rather than dwell on how his team has started games, head coach Greg Gard chose to focus on how well the Badgers have been able to adjust and finish strong.
Played good teams. I mean, look at the stretch we've been through. You'd expect it to be competitive. You'd expect, we knew when we saw the schedule, this was going to be a heck of a run. Defensively, we weren't as good in terms of stopping the ball, and we were able to play much better, much more consistent as we went through that second half.
So that's 6 wins over opponents in major conferences. They'll try to add another Saturday against in-state rival Marquette, who's also been doing really well.
That'll be a fun one to watch.
Off to a great start, Tony.